We've got high. Josh. Terrence Bud Crawford.
This bout is...
And this one has all of... And that's the opening bell, round one. Got him there. Scoring hook. Perfect counter lands. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Situations like this, Todd.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. A much better game plan here.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Nice counter shot. Nice counter shot. That counter shot lands. How about that time counter shot? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Taylor in that. What do we expect to see here in round two? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You'd like to see more. Hold it right there. Crawford is dazed. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he scores with the counter. Good defense to block the hook. And they figure out the combination to this set.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This counter fighter believes in me. Anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Taylor in that last round. What would you tell? Let's get it started in round three. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice defense there, blocking the hook. punch, a receipt is coming right back. Good punch. Nice counter shot. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Caution being thrown to the wind. He misses with that straight left. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter shot. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. You know that bell was sweet. And there's the bell to start round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They both want the knockout. Nice counter shot. Can't land that jab. Well done with that counter shot. Can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. He misses with that jab. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Punch caught him clean. They're both trying for a knockout. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. That was There's the bell for round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Got him there. The halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. One punch could change everything in this battle. He blocks the hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter.
This is the beginning of round 6. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And he scores with the counter. Punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. There's the bell to start round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he catch you.
Nice defense there to stop the right hook. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
A perfect counter shot. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Punch, counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Good defense there on the left uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Taylor in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working. And we enter the 8th round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight.
Down goes Josh Taylor. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Good counter punch. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Crawford's legs are all over the place. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Pretty good start in the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One...
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
And we are fighting in Atlantis. How about this crazy venue? Next to me, there can only be one, Lomachenko, one of the most technically skilled fighters in all of boxing. No one moves around the ring. Flush. A lot of trash talk between these. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. And that right jab just misses. Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. There was so much hype surrounding this match. I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
You see the nerves on that fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Both men step back for just a moment. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Going to need a knockout.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bo, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good man. Just
get your mind back on the job. There's a god-awful
smart. The jab's working nice. Not 1-2 straight down.
That guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Look, switch on, get your boxing back together, and put him back in his place. You've done all that work all the way through camp.
But you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's
there. Switch on.
Here we go. Round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And Kevin Kelly is dazed. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
These are my kind of fight. He's boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Like to see someone use a jab here to that punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Talk about Loma in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. On to the third. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Time they throw a shot, they get countered. The perfect counter lands. These 2 lightweights are showing you why they are the best of the best. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. There's a counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's a counter shot. Lomachenko is buzzed. And it slot is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
They are not going to let this one go to the... Hold that thought! Ooh, Kevin Kelly took a sharp shot there. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. That bell could not have... On to the fourth we go. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He threw a punch and just got countered. No rest for the weary. Lomachenko in trouble. Lomachenko goes down. Let's see that again.
A shot from the guts took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out. You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congrats.